Hola bonitas, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be doing a review and wear test on the new KVD Beauty Good Apple Serum Foundation. This foundation just launched and I feel like it was like a sneaky little launch because I did not see this one coming. It came out of nowhere and I was like, wait, I need to try this out immediately. If you guys did watch my unboxing, I did receive a PR package with the foundation, which I'm forever grateful for. But I was like, you know what? I need to sit down and do a review on this because you guys know I always do reviews on the newest foundation. So I'm very excited that I have this and I'm ready to share with you guys my thoughts. So if you guys want to continue watching to see a full day wear test and my first impressions on how this looks on the skin, then please go ahead and do so. This foundation is supposed to be a full coverage foundation with natural finish, transfer proof, extreme long wear with a lightweight serum feel. It covers everything from blemishes to acne scars, hyperpigmentation, discoloration, and more. Some of the key ingredients are glycerin to help provide all-day comfort, nourishing apple extract to help keep skin looking fresh, the quince leaf extract to help keep shine in check instantly and all day long. It's like I feel like we all remember the Good Apple foundation balm because of the coverage, but now they made it into a liquid form so that you can use it this way if perhaps you're a liquid foundation person. It's an undetectable serum-like feel, transfer-proof, extreme long wear, high performance that stands up to sweat and humidity, pore blurring, natural finish, best for combo to oily skin, but anybody can wear it. I have oily skin. Right now in the winter, I do have a little bit of some dryness on the cheeks here and there, but I have a very oily T-zone area, so I'm very excited to see this. It does come in 40 shades. So that's what we have here. This is 100% vegan and cruelty free. So let's just go ahead and start because I am like, give me this foundation. And we're gonna start off with one side. You guys know me. I like to do one side with a sponge and another side with a brush. So the shade that I have here is medium 39. We shall see how this shade does. I have to say the packaging is very beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and just pump some out. This is a serum foundation, so I'm expecting it to be more so of a like, ooh, I thought it was gonna be a little bit more like liquidy, but it's actually not as runny as I thought it would be. I feel like it still has like a creamy consistency to it. And I feel like this is gonna give me a lot of coverage. I don't know why, just like looking at it right there, I'm like, this is gonna give me coverage. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply it right here. Ooh, yeah, let me just start like that. They did also give me this little sponge. I'm gonna try it. I personally like to use, you know, these type of sponges like this, but I'm gonna try this because they did send it. So let's see how this does. I feel like it's good for like that initial application to kind of do it like this. It does feel very, very lightweight and it's blended very easily when I go in with a sponge. Like I said, I'm not a big user of these type of sponges. For me, my favorite type of sponges, like I said, are these. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add a little bit more product. I definitely do feel like it's giving me coverage for sure. But it doesn't feel heavy. The color is a little light, but it's the only color I have right now. So I'm just gonna make it work. Yeah, I'll just have to go in with my bronzer and make it work, but it is covering. It's giving me Good Apple foundation balm coverage, like right off the bat. Look at the difference, and it does not feel heavy whatsoever. Like once it's on the face, it feels very, very, very lightweight. And in case you guys are wondering, right now my current favorite foundation is the Juvia's Place one, the I Am Magic Radiant Foundation. I really love that foundation. The coverage it gives me, and I feel like because right now we're in winter, a little bit of like those colder months where things tend to get a little dry, I feel like it gives me great amount of like hydration, but I can still go in with a powder and just lock things in place wherever I feel like I do need like that extra powder for my oily skin. Like, look at that. Wow. And I also like the finish it's giving me because it doesn't look oily. It doesn't claim to be a luminous foundation, but still, I feel like I'm getting hydration, but I'm not getting like super glowy finish. Like I feel like it's a skin-like finish, but almost kind of like a soft matte finish. As opposed to, I feel like the Good Apple foundation balm, I feel like that one gave you so much coverage, but it really did kind of give you like a luminous finish. You had to like go in and set it, but this, I just feel like it looks like skin. It looks so smooth like skin. Look at this difference. So I'm just gonna go on this side with a brush. I'm using my Real Techniques 200 brush, and I think I'm gonna start off with that much and then see what happens. Ooh, guys, this coverage. Good Apple, KVD Beauty. Wow. You like, look at that. Literally, look at the coverage and then look at the area where you still see my redness. Like it covers, and even right here in my nose. I will say though, now looking at it up close, I feel like going in with a brush that like obviously isn't damp or anything, I feel like in the areas where I do have texture, you can kind of see my texture a little bit more noticeable, as opposed to on this side we're going with a damp sponge. I feel like it really pushed the product in really nicely. So that's just something I'm noticing right now. I do have texture natural as part of my skin. Also with rosacea, the texture is a little bit more prominent, but you can kind of see that like with the texture, it's a little bit noticeable on the side with the brush. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is tread lightly with that. And I'm going to take some right there, and see what we can build up. But I'm very impressed with this coverage. Just like, whoa. And it's so interesting because when I saw that it was a serum foundation, I was like, oh, okay, it's gonna be very, very like liquidy, runny. But no, it's actually like a nice, like very, very lightweight, creamy feel. And you guys saw that, like it gives you like that like creaminess, but it's still very, very light. I think I like it better with a sponge, especially if you do have dry skin or you have texture. I don't know, I just feel like this side you can definitely tell I have makeup on. Over this side, I just feel like it just became one with the skin and looked way more natural. It also sets really nicely because this has had time to set, and I feel like it's giving me a soft matte finish, honestly. This is the side with the brush, this is the side with the sponge. I like this side better. So what I'm gonna go ahaid and do right now is I'm gonna finish off the rest of my makeup, then I'm gonna come back and let you guys know how it all worked with my makeup, and then we can go ahead and start this wear test because I'm very excited to see how this is going to do for the entire day, especially because it claims to be very long wearing, sweat resistant, waterproof resistant, all these things. So I'm like, I need to know if this is really gonna be all those things and more, because it's not cheap. KVD Beauty isn't cheap. And also because I know a lot of people are gonna be curious about this considering how well the coverage is, because you guys saw how that covered my rosacea, but I need to know if this has that really good longevity. So we shall see. Okay guys, so I am back. It is 1:35 p.m. and we are going to start our day. I took a little longer to get ready because I was filming some TikToks and Reels while I was getting ready, but I am back, I'm here, and I wanna talk about the KVD foundation. So this is what it's looking like. I went ahead and warmed it up a little bit with my, where is it? My little contour wand by Milani. This, guys, this is my favorite. This is so, so, so good. So I really love that product. So I warmed it up. It worked really well. I didn't have issues of separation. I feel like it really like blended in very nicely, which you guys can see. Like it became one with the foundation in the areas where I did apply the little contour wand. I used it up here and then down here. And then on the cheeks, I just used the Charlotte Tilbury new matte beauty blushes. I have a review on this. I will link it down below if you want to watch it. I am really obsessed with this shade right here. Like it's pink season and I just love it. This is a matte liquid blush. It dries down matte, which goes perfectly with foundation because like I said, I feel like the foundation almost gives my skin a like natural matte finish. So I really appreciate that of it. But besides that, it did really well. It also did really great with my concealer. I use the Sephora Collection Best Skin Ever concealer. That's like my go-to concealer. I use it on the under eyes. The under eyes did not feel heavy whatsoever. And I powdered, obviously, the under eyes with loose powder. You guys know that if you watch my channel, because I do crease a lot there. I just powdered here. I didn't take it anywhere else because I was like, I don't need it anywhere else. The foundation looks really good on its own. So what we're gonna go ahead and do now is see how this does for the entire day. I want to see if this is going to be worth our money or not. So you guys know the drill. I'm gonna be doing my in natural lighting check-in so you guys can see that. And then I will come back at the end of the night and let you guys know what I think of this new KVD Beauty Foundation, because so far I am really liking it, especially with the sponge application. I feel like it does so well. So we will have to see, but I really need to know if this is going to last me all day, because if it lasts me all day, this is a great foundation and KVD Beauty has got you covered. Okay, bonitas, here is the KVD Good Apple Serum Foundation You guys can see it looks very beautiful. I love how it looks in natural light. This is the side where we went with the sponge, and this is the side where we went in with the brush. I definitely do feel like the brush, you can kind of see like my texture a little bit more than the side with the sponge. I feel like everything just looks a little bit healthier. What do you guys think? That being said, I'll see you guys at the end of the day for my final thoughts and seeing how this wears for the entire day. 11:55 p.m. and you guys can see I've worn this foundation for the entire day. So let's talk about it. Okay, first things first, you guys can see I am getting oily on the T-zone. That's typically where I get oily. And then everywhere else, it's looking honestly not bad. I feel like the coverage was incredible and it still like covered everything I needed to cover. It stayed really nice and in place for the day. Guys, the last time I saw you guys was like 1 p.m. It's now about to be midnight. So I really wore this for the entire day, but as you guys can see, as somebody with oily skin, I feel like it's not bad with the oils. I feel like it could be worse. I've seen foundations be way worse than this. Like I said, probably next time I would use a mattifying primer on this T-zone and then I'll be good to go, just to make sure it further locks into place as somebody with oily skin. But I feel like for like normal to like oily skin, I think it's a really good foundation. My only concern with people with dry skin is that yes, it feels lightweight, but I feel like because it is a really full coverage formula, it may cling onto those areas where you have dryness, and that may be a problem. So I'll probably use hydrating moisturizer, hydrating primer, and not too much of this. I would use a little bit of this. It will go a long way. So if you guys did enjoy watching this video, please give this video a big thumbs up. It lets me know to continue doing these type of videos for you guys. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay beautiful. And I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye, guys.